The ayes are 126. The nays are 302. The motion is not adopted.
It was a massive defeat as President Obama's trade agenda suffered a major blow, mainly at the hands of his fellow Democrats, including their leader in the House, Nancy Pelosi.
But we have to slow down.
Mr. President.
Despite the president's last-minute trip up to Capitol Hill for one final emotional appeal behind closed doors,
I don't think you ever nail anything down around here. It's always moving.
many House Democrats were simply turned off.
The president tried to both guilt people and then impugn their integrity. And I don't think it was a very effective tactic. There were a number of us who were insulted.
As Democratic Congressman Keith Ellison tweeted, now President Obama wants to talk. It was an indictment of the president's weak relations with Congress. Consider his trip to the congressional baseball game Thursday night, aimed at pitching his trade deal. He was there for just 20 minutes.
What do you say to people in this town who believe that's just too little too late?
The fact is the president personally had dozens of conversations with Democrats in the House and in the Senate to make the case for this proposal.
The president was pushing for two measures on trade, one to help workers who lose their jobs to outsourcing, the other to give him the authority to negotiate trade deals on his own. Power he wanted to cut a massive Pacific trade agreement. But liberals complain those deals, dating all the way back to NAFTA, just ship American jobs overseas, as Ross Perot put it back in the 90s.
There will be a giant sucking sound going south.
Facing similar complaints this time around, the president miscalculated, slamming his Democratic critics instead of wooing them.
Don't just throw out a bunch of stuff, making accusations about it.
Add to that Hillary Clinton's near silence on the issue, despite supporting the president's trade agenda in the past.
Any trade deal has to produce jobs and raise wages and increase prosperity and protect our security.
All of that forced the White House to turn to House Speaker John Boehner to rally Republicans to no avail.
And when we don't lead, we're allowing and frankly, essentially inviting China to go right on setting the rules of the world economy.